Hey guys, Dr. Matt here from REV Center for Optimal Living, and what we're going to talk about today is our health. We really have to think of it as a spectrum. Where on one end of the spectrum we have disease. This is when we have cellular breakdown and degeneration, our pains, our low energy, our fatigue, our autoimmune diseases, our cancers. Some, few, or a lot of the cells that make up certain tissues, organs, or organ systems, they are no longer adapting appropriately. They're beginning to misbehave. And on the other side of the spectrum, we have optimal health. We feel our best physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. We are clicking on all cylinders and life is extraordinary. In biology, we have a fancy term for this, dynamic homeostasis. This is when we have cellular growth and cellular regeneration. So on one end we have adapting and homeostasis, and on the other end we have a departure from homeostasis and not adapting to life. Now here's the cool thing about our bodies. Every single day we are both creating new cells and breaking down old cells. And here's the kicker. Every 4.5 years, we are a brand new body through cellular reorganization. The common question we get is, why is my health getting worse and worse if I'm brand new every 4.5 years? Once our cells hit around this 50% of cellular function, that's when our body becomes expressive. We say all the time, our body is the greatest teacher. It's always trying to speak to you. We can either choose to listen to our body and do something different, but if we don't listen to that intelligence, don't listen to our body, that's when our body really speaks to us. In order to understand this, we have to understand what is controlling this system. What reorganizes our cells, what reorganizes our system is all based on the communication of our master control system. And our master control system is our nervous system. Our approach here at REV is about optimizing your nervous system. The very first step is we want to first slow down those patterns that have built up within your system. After we slow down those patterns, you begin to process these old past experiences, these old stresses. The brain can start communicating to the cells more appropriately. And when the cells get more of the information, they begin to reorganize, not at levels at 30% or 25%, but then at 40, 50, and eventually 75 and 90%, almost to 100% reorganization. And that's not the game changer. The game changer is when our cells are reorganizing at high levels, we begin to teach your nervous system to be more dynamic and more efficient. That's opening up that capacity, increasing your bandwidth, and that's what it's all about. We talked about optimal health is all about adapting, because it doesn't matter what end of the spectrum you're on. But if I place my hand on a fire, I'm gonna burn my hand. The difference is, if I'm over here in the state of optimal health, reorganizing at really high levels, I'm gonna heal relatively quickly. But if I'm over here in the state of dis-ease and my cells aren't reorganizing, it's gonna take months to really, really heal from that. So it's all about being more adaptable. Thank you guys so much for starting this journey with us here at REV. We commend people like you that are committed to bettering themselves and bettering their health.